Coming to you from Australia, it's Idiot Box Radio. Please welcome the hardest working Type 2 diabetic in podcasting. It's Idiot Box Radio with your host, Tori.
Hey there friends, Tori here from Idiot Box Radio. You can find the website at idiotboxradio.com, and I hope that you guys are super well. I thought I would share a ghost story with you, and it's a nice and quick one. It shouldn't take too long, but you may not know I was a serving member of the Royal Australian Navy for nearly 8 years, or just on 8 years. Way back, I started when I was 17, got out when I was about 24 or 25. In any case, who cares? I served that time, and I saw plenty of ghosts and other weird stuff when I was in the Navy. Saw some other stuff too once I got out, but this one is a story from when I was in the Navy. I was at HMAS Albatross, which is the helicopter training base for the Royal Australian Navy, situated near Nowra in a state called New South Wales, which is part of Australia, surprisingly enough. So am I. I'm from Geelong, Victoria, Australia, the state under that one. And like I said, you can find the website idiotboxradio.com. You can become a patron and support the show for as little, or more if you choose to, but for as little as $1.50 a month. That's Australian, so it's not much. It's probably nearly $1 US. And I'll give you a shout out on every episode. You'll become famous, even if I don't. But this is at HMAS Albatross, and here's a story that I've got to tell. It's about three bad brothers you know so well. That's a Beastie Boys song. But here's the story that I've got to tell. Sorry, I keep wanting to do the rhyme now. The story that I want to tell the story I want to tell is at HMAS Albatross, and it's at the hospital that was there now. Part of the hospital was old, part of the hospital was new, but the medics had their breakout room in the older section, and then there was a hospital wing there, and then you went around, it was a more modern section. And my friend Sean, Jaffa, g'day Jaffa, how you doing mate? I'm not sure if you listen to these, but you know I do them. I went over to see my friend Jaffa, and I was in the breakout room for the medics, the breakout room being where they could have a cup of coffee, watch some TV, have their dinner when they weren't on shift. And he had to go and do his rounds because he was on duty at night, and I'd gone to spend some time with him. And so I'm having a coffee and I'm sitting in the breakout room, and the corridor is outside that leads to, different wards and units, but there's no patients in this area. There was only inpatients. That was a joke, dad joke, sorry about that. But there was no one in that area. It was all around the other side. So Sean had to walk the whole way around, and I was by myself for maybe 20 minutes. Took a while for him to do it. He might have been lazy, or it may have just been a lot of stuff that he had to do. Either way around, about 20 minutes. Sorry, Sean. Sorry, Jeff. But I heard footsteps outside, and I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. Like they were short, as though someone was running, and all I could hear was bit of feet on linoleum on the floor. And I look up quickly, and I see the blur of a short person walk past. He's got a beard, dark hair, but he was shorter than me, and I'm not that tall. I think I'm 5'10", maybe. I'm not tall. Shorter than me, significantly. And all of a sudden, all the lights turn off. And I go, what the fuck? Maybe someone doesn't realize I'm here. He's in the uniform of a doctor, an officer, and he's walked past, all the lights have gone off, and there's no more footsteps, and it's weird. So I go, holy shit, okay. I look outside, like I'm reenacting now for you, looking outside. My hair was cut a lot shorter because I was in the military, but I'm looking, right? There's nothing going on. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where did he go? Having to call him sir if he was around, yes sir, no sir. And he would have been at least a commander. And from the ranks, because you can see the stripes on their shoulders that let you know. Three thick stripes is a commander in the Royal Australian Navy, unless they've changed the rank structure since I've been out. I don't think so. I did finish as an able seaman. Seamen were able, made some kids. But in any case, I digress, and sometimes I take too long. I go out and I flick the lights back on. I can see the switch, so I flick them all back on, and I try to find the officer to just say, hey, I'm so sorry, sir, but I've turned the lights back on. You may not have realised I was here. And I walk up to a disused surgery room, and I look in, and there's a fucking body on the table, on the operating table. It's sort of pale, it's see-through, it's everything you'd expect from a bullshit ghost story, but it's me looking at it, and I'm telling you about it right now. There's a body laying on the operating table, and it's see-through. I fucking shit myself. Not literally, just means I'm super scared. I leave the area, I almost run back down to the breakout room, and I don't dare to go outside because I can already tell you I saw shit outside on my way to head in. A a disembodied face staring at me from a plant. You guys might think I'm crazy or over imaginative, but I've had that many experiences, some of which I can prove and some I was in the company of other people. I'm a believer, and if you do want to see in some of my earlier videos, I've gone ghost hunting in cemeteries, and you will actually hear articulated, intelligent answers that I've gotten when I've been out there. But so just take my word for it, this shit happened, and unfortunately Jaffa may or may not remember it, but he was the one that actually was there, and he didn't see any of it, but he did see the lights turn off, and he believed me because other people have seen what I saw. Let me continue. So I've gone back to the breakout room. All the lights are now on, but I'm sweating bullets. I'm not drinking my coffee anymore. I wanted to go outside and smoke a cigarette because I was smoking back then. Don't smoke, it's fucking stupid. And I didn't dare to. I was terrified at this stage because that was a body in that room, but not a real touchy body. I'm sort of glad that it wasn't. That would have been worse, I think, in some respects, especially if it had gotten up and slowly made its way to you. No thank you. No thank you. So basically, I wait for him, and it feels like it's taking him forever to get there. And next thing you know, I hear that fucking noise again. Short steps, hurried steps. And the fucking lights go off again, and past the door, not pausing, is that short commander doing his rounds. I call out, I run again, he's not there. There's fucking no one there. But I hear around the corner the but after seeing the body in that room, there's no way I'm leaving until Sean comes back from his rounds. Eventually he does, and he goes, why did you turn off the fucking lights? There's no switch at the other end. I had to walk back in the dark. I couldn't see where I was going. I said, dude, I didn't fucking turn off the lights. A commander turned them off, but I can't find him. And when I went to look for him immediately, he wasn't there. And he looks at me and nods, and I went, what? And he goes, okay, so you've met Commander. And he told me the name. I can't remember it. And I said, what do you mean? And he goes, multiple people have seen this guy. He was a surgeon who worked there. He had the rank of commander, and he would walk around at night in areas that weren't being used. He would turn the lights off because there was no reason for them to be on. So what happened at the end of the day was I saw the ghost of a commander that was known to the medics at the base at HMAS Albatross. And he turned off the lights on me and did his rounds. Didn't answer me because maybe to him he didn't see me. Maybe all he saw was the hospital. Who knows how these things work? Like I said, I've had encounters that have been intelligent responses, and I've seen responses, or rather spirits, ghosts, whatever you want to call them, where they have not responded to me at all. They've just gone about their business as though they're stuck in some weird loop. And I know there's explanations for it all, but I don't care. I just thought I'd share a little story about something that happened to me when I was very, very young. I think I was 18 or 19 at the time. Let's say 18 at the time, and it scared the shit out of me. And I had one person who knew what the fuck I was talking about, and probably plenty of people who have loved the chill of the story, but probably don't believe me either. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoy that ghost tale. If you've got a ghost tale to tell me, drop it in the comments below, or email me, idiotboxradio@gmail.com, and I'll read it out on the show. I can leave it anonymous if you don't want to get that notoriety. And if you do want to become a patron, please go to idiotboxradio.com. Thank you so much for listening. Till next time, take care. Thank you guys. Thank you.